Greetings, fellow adventurers, and welcome to Hazards and Hijinks, the live-action fantasy role-playing improv comedy show. My name is Hero Carlisle, and I am your dungeon master tonight. Ooh, my voice is getting gravelly. How cool. Thank you so much for joining us this Friday evening. We know you could be anywhere else in the world, and we are so very happy that you are here with us on YouTube and Twitch. Wowzers, we have a great show for you tonight. We have gathered together some of the best improv comedians and tabletop role-playing adventurers that I personally know, and we have created one hell of an adventure for you. How did we do that, you ask? Well, we went to our social media and we asked you a couple of simple questions. First being, what kind of monster do you want to see us fight tonight? And specifically, I said, what kind of sneaky taker do you want to see us challenge tonight? The sneaky takers have been fighting the cool adventurers for the better part of a month now, challenging them in every way, making their life difficult. And by overwhelming numbers, you have selected Dr. Attitude. So we will be taking on that crazy SOB, Dr. Attitude, once and for all. And we will be fighting him. We will see what happens. Will the cool adventurers survive? Only time will tell. The second question we asked is, what kind of quest do you want our heroes to go on? And you selected a defend mission. That's right. So at some point tonight, our heroes will be forced to defend a location, an object, or a person against an overwhelming swarm of monsters. Mayhem, chaos, and destruction. And whether or not they succeed in this, these two tasks will determine whether or not they receive a show achievement. Hi, Danny. I'm glad you think yay. We think yay, too. Thank you so much for joining us. We're going to have a great show tonight. All right. Now, you may have noticed that you are watching this on YouTube and Twitch, not in a theater, which is great because it really wouldn't work in a theater. I wouldn't have this wonderful background behind me. I would have a stage, and I'd be like on a proscenium or something. But I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm coming to you live through the internet. We are able to do that because of the generous donations from viewers like you, Hunter, specifically. Throughout the show, if you feel so inclined, you can donate to us at any time right there at our Venmo, at Fancy Hobo Improv. You can donate any amount to us you want tonight, and that will help us be able to continue to bring you great content from struggling artists and comedians that are much better than me, that are much funnier, much more handsome, and a lot more charming. And we desperately want to continue to bring you that content. So please support us any way you can. But not just creating art and being a patron of the arts. No, you get to be part of the adventure here at Hazards and Hijinks. That's right. Every dollar donated makes you part of the adventure. You get to be an NPC. You can be a dangerous, devious, sneaky taker, a cool monster of some kind, or a princess dragon flying about through the sky, giving health potions to heroes, and generally being a bad ass. Doesn't that sound like fun? In addition to that, we have this handy dandy donation menu that gives you a couple of options of cool things that can happen depending on if you donate specific donation amounts. For $5, you can give our heroes a health potion, replenishing their health and giving them and making it more likely that they can survive. Hunter, you wanted to know how much traps were? For $7, you can spring a deadly trap on our heroes, inflicting damage upon them. And we also have explosive traps that will randomly blow up on any hero, or you can tell me specifically who you want the trap to detonate on. Ooh, Hunter loves his traps. This is well known. For $10, you can grant our hero an epic weapon, making them stronger in combat and more skillful in challenges, making them more likely to survive the dangers ahead. dead. For $12, you can bestow upon them a terrible curse, twisting them body, mind, and soul, warping them in unnatural ways, and they are forced to endure this curse until you and I together decide that they are done and that we are satisfied. Again, you can pick a specific person to curse, or you can let chance decide and randomly roll for it. Finally, for $20, you can throw down a big, bad, evil monster, which will come out of the depths of hell to keep the ever-living shit out of the world adventurers. Every time we have summoned a big, bad, evil monster, it has completely wrecked our heroes. They have been unable to defeat the big bad evil monster. So far, I believe the count is like 6-0. Every time they have lost, it is a thorn in their side. It is a claw in their daddy. And I was talking specifically to Caleb, and he was like, he's almost brokenhearted, ladies and gentlemen. He doesn't think he can do it. So I think tonight we have to show Caleb that he can. We have to show him. Yeah, he's giving me a laughing emoji right now because that's how confident he is that he's gonna lose. So prove him wrong tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Let's prove him wrong. Now, you also may have noticed, for those of you who follow us on Instagram, which is the best place to get a hold of us, you can personally talk to me, the Dungeon Master, anytime. If you follow us on Instagram, I am always there, doodling, drawing, and responding to our fans. But on Instagram, you may have noticed that I said tonight is our test kitchen. That's right. We are back in the test kitchen. Tonight's test kitchen, we are introducing a new item. That is the enchanted armor. Yes, we are introducing the enchanted armor. Our 4 players are going to have 4 opportunities to be granted 4 enchanted armors. If you donate $10 to each of our players, granting them each an enchanted armor, you will be gifted. I will personally draw you a picture of your choice. I will message you, I will private message you and say, what do you want a picture of? I will send you a picture from the Dungeon Master's sketchbook, an exclusive. I won't even post it online. It will be for you and you alone. You can do whatever you want with it. That's tonight's gift for you. Tonight's gift for our players is if we get all 4 of those armors, they get to fight the Forge Master and potentially earn another show achievement. So help them out, get them close to the leveling, get yourself a cool exclusive thing for the fans because we love you. All right, we got some stuff coming in. I can't read. I'm in the middle of an intro, Tony. I can't do it. You know, it's just going to throw me off track. I'll get to it in a sec. But let's get this party started by doing everyone's favorite part, where I introduce tonight's cast. Starting off with everyone's favorite sad boy. Put your hands together for Caleb Beatsome as Archimedes Sword Rat, the Rat Folk Templar.
Hello, and thank you I'm happy to be here.
He is happy to be here. He is super happy to be here. All right, we're following that up. Put your hands together for Magneto Morgan as Ode Elfwig, the Dwarf Hunter.
Oh, hello, mysterious voice. I'm going to do a little gravelly voice of my own. It's doing the... I do a gravelly voice too.
Yes. Gravelly Voice Night. That hashtag Gravelly Voices. I love it. Up next, after his long sabbatical, he is joining us again. Put your hands together for Tony Tirico as Doobie Leatherface, the Human Rogue.
Oh, God. You know, I went on a sabbatical and all I heard was my sciatica.
That shouldn't be as funny as it is, but it is.
I mean, it's not really a joke. Yikes.
It's just triggering for me. Sciatica is like, it's just funny to me. Okay, and finally, I want all of you to boo this next person. I want you to boo them in the chat. I want you to boo them in real life. I want to hear the boos from my apartment. Boo as loud as humanly possible for Robert the Chocolate Bear Hager as Zed the Orc Monk.
Greetings. Do you need me to do a gravelly voice?
Yes, we do, Zed. Yes, we do. All right, now looking over, we have a ton of stuff. Thank you so much for the donations right off the bat. I am going to integrate them into the story. We are going to, I'm not going to just dump them all at the beginning, although I'm probably just going to dump them all right at the beginning. But do not worry. Thank you. Keep donating throughout the night. We will keep doing that. We're going to ask some follow-up questions specifically for Hunter and Virginia. We got some follow-up questions specifically. Who are they for, or are they random? Let us know. All right. Let's get this adventure started. Now, in the town of Oakvale, there is a large statue commemorating a heroic group of people known as the Fearsome Four. This group of people came together in eons past to defeat something known as Skin Deep, a monster of mythic proportion who had manipulated the hatred that existed inside the hearts of the wild-maned dwarves and the surrounding orc clans, turning them against each other and against themselves. But these four adventurers, 2 dwarves, a hunter, and a druid, an orc monk, and a human rogue gathered together, putting aside their biases and prejudices, uniting together under the bonds of friendship, and defeated Skin Deep. And under this sense of unity and friendship, they established a new community, and that community became Oakvale. A place where people could gather together, work together, grow together. And this community thrived over the many years. It became a thriving trading community. And it mostly became known for orcs as they bred quicker than the dwarves did. And humans, being afraid of both the dwarves and orcs, pretty much stayed away, except for the one human rogue who mostly kept to himself. But these heroes became legends and were all but forgotten, except for this statue commemorating them. Very few people visit the statue now, but it still stands there to this day, commemorating these 4 heroes. On the other end of town, somewhat similar, built at the same time as the statue, of course, is the Elders' Enclave. The Elders were while not part of the Fearsome Force, they were part of the ritual that defeated Skin Deep. They were part of the tribes that gathered together. 3 there were. 1 from the dwarf tribes, 2 from the orc tribes. These elders gathered together and used their magic to help bind Skin Deep. Their flames kept Skin Deep bound, and with the power of the Meganyorn hammer, Skin Deep would be forever trapped beneath Oakvale, never to return. On the rare occasion that the elders would have to leave Oakvale and their fires would go out, the adventurers that remained would travel to the Temple of the Meganyorn, grab the hammer, bring it back, and place it ceremonially at the epicenter of the Elders' Enclave to keep the demon at bay. This was how it had always been, and peace was kept in Oakvale for many years, until the sneaky takers came to town. They exploited the fact that all of this had fallen into legend for the most part. And the heroes that existed at this time were the cool adventurers, who, while being very heroic and while being very competent in some ways, were also incredibly incompetent, as we all know very, very well. And the sneaky takers were able to exploit that. And as we've seen over the past couple of episodes, the sneaky takers have all but decimated the town of Oakvale. As we know, we last saw Doobie and Ode as Doobie set off a trap against his old friends, the cool adventurers, as they snuck into his own house, thinking that he had turned against them.
Where are you, you little...
Get out of my beard.
But it's so vast in here. I can scurry about anywhere. Oh,
Meanwhile, Archimedes, who had been sent by the Oakvale elders to retrieve the Meganyorn along with other of the cool adventurers, had failed miserably in this task, losing all of his allies. They had, by his observation, all been killed in this task, leaving him alone with Simon the Ironborn mercenary's arm and the Meganyorn itself as the only reminders as he was captured by an army of frost giants and an orc by the name of Zed, who claimed to be a former member of the Cool Adventurers.
So you're friends with my friends that are dead now?
Well, I used to be. You know, friends is such a big word. You know, I cleared up my schedule for you guys, and I said I'd be there for you, and you never called.
Hey, I don't make the scheduling things. I just got here, and they can't talk.
Well, they're using you more than they use me, so.
I mean, I'm pretty useful. I found this thing that they want back at Oakvale, and that's where we are headed, correct?
Yes. That's true, we are going back to Oakvale, but, you know, I think you should hand that over to me right now without violence. We don't need to make this violent, so that way I can save the town, you know, and be the hero.
That's all nice. They asked us to do it, and I think it's gonna look really weird if some stranger that they didn't ask to do it comes in and does it. So I think I'm just gonna hold on to the magic hammer.
You know, well, I'm not a stranger. I've been there before. It's been a while, and you know, me and my frost giant pals, we are not up to anything nefarious.
We super duper are. He's holding our princess hostage. Please, cool adventurer, help us out. We totally don't want to do this. We'd kill him if we had the chance, but we can't. Don't trust him. He's a super bad guy.
Oh, okay.
I thought we were bonding. Like, I thought there was a little bit of friendship. Like, you know, like I was a part of the kidnapping plot, but I wasn't the one who specifically did that. You know, we had wonderful times over cards and.
Yes, we really appreciated that one time. We all played cards, and that was a lot of fun for everybody. But it doesn't change the fact that you kidnapped our princess and are forcing us to turn against the allies and making us look bad. Man, you're super lame.
We're gonna go save Oakvale. We're gonna take it from him, and we're gonna save Oakvale, and then you guys are gonna look great.
All right, sorry, cool adventurer. The giant attempts to take the Meganyorn away from you. What do you do, Archimedes?
I smack his hand with the Meganyorn.
Ooh, smacking his hand with the Meganyorn. Is this an attack or an intimidation check?
Pop it. I want to pop it.
All right, that is going to be let's make, is that a simple attack or a standard attack?
It's a giant ancient weapon, so you tell me.
All right, that sounds like an epic weapon, courtesy of Hunter, your first epic weapon of the night. Archimedes, you have been granted the power of the Meganyorn. An ancient dwarf ghost appears before you with a trimmed beard, wearing glasses and a baseball hat. Hi, I'm Hunter. I'm a dwarf. I helped design the Meganyorn.
It's beautiful.
No, thanks. I grant you all of the powers. You get an additional 1d6 to all attacks with it, as well as skill checks. Good luck. And then he disappears. Congratulations, you have been granted ownership over the Meganyorn for the remainder of this adventure.
Hell yeah.
Ooh. You strike the giant with a power attack for 4d6. 4d6! Let's roll the damage. 14! damn! Yes, you strike the giant. Thunder cracking through the Meganyorn. His hand explodes, blood and bone bursting forth. Yeah! Falls down. The other giants begin grumbling, moving back. They whisper and speak in ancient giantese. They lift him and begin bandaging his arm. Megan Yorn and the rat! Megan Yorn and the rat!
See, let's not mess with me, all right? Let's not fuck with the rat, huh?
Let's not fuck with the rat, indeed. However, one of the other giants pushes the others aside. He wears a massive mammoth skull atop his head. He points. You must be cursed for this. Chamiti Sograt. I curse you! You have been cursed with a terrible curse, Archimedes.
Oh, God.
You have been cursed with a terrible curse. Everything you say, you must say twice. Failure to do so will not be nice. You will lose 2 health points every time you fail to repeat yourself. Do you understand the terms of your curse?
Got it.
Sounds good. Let's get this party started. I am Virginia, the shaman, and I have cursed you. Do not take the hands from our giant men. And Virginia sleeks back into the crowd.
So this has been a wonderful back and forth. You know, you got some, we got some, and you know, maybe just for now we simmer things down and work together.
That I can agree with. Oh man, this is hard. We will walk together. Going forward. Or I will fuck you guys up.
Duly noted.
Indeed. Now he's got me doing it. Meanwhile, let's cut to Ode and Doobie. Doobie hiding within Ode's beard.
Get out or I get the stick. Get out or I use the stick. Doobie.
It's very luxurious in here. I gotta be honest. This is
Doobie, I
nice.
guess
What do you
I'm-
use to condition?
Doobie, I will start shedding. You don't want that.
Don't I?
No. No, you don't.
Oh my! Oh, geez, that was really aggressive. All right, fine. I'll get myself out of here. Just take out my machete. What? It's so thick. It's just terrible. Yeah. I gotta be honest. I don't know which direction I'm going.
Move towards the light.
Towards the light? There's the light in 3 different directions. Oh.
Okay, take a left, take a right, and then go forward.
All right, I'll give it a shot. Yeah.
Okay. Do you see? Okay, you should see a chair.
Jesus Christ.
You should see a chair next to a fireplace. Do you see a chair next to a fireplace?
Yes. No. Yep. Oh, well, this is nice. This is really nice. You got a whole bar in here.
No, that's. Do not stop at the bar. That's not for you. Get out.
Fine.
Finally, Doobie tumbles out of Ode's beard onto the ground. Doobie, you look around and you see that you are in an ancient dwarven ruin. You have explored the dwarven ruins beneath your cobbler shop before, but never to this extent. You've never gone this far down. You didn't know there was a this far down. You're kind of surprised. You're not quite sure what happened. You remember jumping in to Ode's beard after you set off the trap. You were just gonna stab him a couple times for shits and giggles. But how you ended up here, you're not quite sure.
Ode, could you? Where are we?
Well, okay. Let me start at the beginning. You tried to kill us. This is my hand. Yes.
Yeah.
And this is a slap.
Oh,
Okay, and then there was an explosion because the people that you were renting out your place to, the stupid takers, bad takers, they tried to kill Saws, they blew me up, okay? And the only reason you are okay is because you were hiding inside the beard without permission.
all right. All right. First of all, I'm not super familiar with the takers. You're gonna have to catch me up on a bunch of things. Yeah. You were complaining about the Thieves Guild, but like, look, I run a Thieves Guild for 30 years. We've had no problem before, right?
Not Sam's, the other one.
I don't have another one out.
What's yours called?
Mine? They're the sharks.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, these ones are called the Sneaky Takers, okay?
Okay.
And they are not a good Thieves Guild because everyone knows about them.
All right.
And also, they chose the same hideout as you guys because they were living in your house. So,
Oh.
yeah.
Well, whoever these idiots are, they're gonna be really sorry that they messed with Doobie Leatherface and took up residence in my home.
They destroyed most of the town. And I do not know where any of the others are.
I'm sure they're fine. You're all always fine. Damn it. This
So, did
place.
you find anything useful inside my beard?
I didn't. I found this copy of Jugs and Ammo. It's like
That's
literal jugs of water and just a bunch of like arrows and stuff.
That's private.
Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, not much. Oh, I did find this lantern.
Ooh.
Whoa.
As Doobie ignites the lantern, you see the extent of the room. It is a cavernous circular room extending high above you. You can see there is like a balcony, and at the top of the balcony stands an orc, a thin orc with a red bandana wrapped around his neck. He wears the black and white attire of the Cowboy Dino Surf clan, the ancient enemies of the Leatherface clan. This is Dr. Attitude.
Aha, we meet again, Doobie.
I mean, like, well, hi there, friend. Look, I don't look. I know you're having issue. Like, we're gonna generally have issues here. You seem to clearly know me. You said my name. I'm not 100% sure who you are, other than to know that you're from like this ancient family that my family hates.
You don't know who I am.
I'm sorry.
Ah!
I
Oh,
should go.
that work I've done.
This is a you problem.
Oh, you could stay. Just stay put for a second.
I'm just
sorry.
gonna-
What was that?
Hang out over here.
Ah. After all this work I've done to gain notoriety, you still interrupt me and don't know my name.
Well, I mean, I know it now. You announced yourself like an evil villain thing.
Ah, yes. At least you acknowledge I am evil. Ha ha.
I mean, aren't we all just a little bit evil?
Well, it depends on what your reasons for being evil are.
I suppose so. What are yours?
I want to rid this world of their good attitudes.
Well, start with this guy over here, because Jesus, you can never get him to not be like generally like vibing.
You there?
Yeah.
You seem bored. Am I not menacing enough to you?
What are you?
Ah! Yes, you. All this work I do with my bad attitude, and you don't even bat an eye at me.
You're wearing like 8 layers over your face. I have no idea what you're saying.
Aye. Well, it is very difficult being a villain when nobody understands what you say or what you do. Ah.
You seem
That's true. That's true. I personally, I'm not a big fan of avocados, but if you like them, I say you should stand by it.
you seem generally very upset, friend. You want to maybe talk this out?
Ah. Yes, of course. Well,
How long is this gonna take?
I'm sorry. What did you say?
How long is this? Do I have to be here while you work out your issues?
I'm sure this is going to be really, really, really quick, Ode. So, anyway.
Suddenly, there was a massive explosion and a large piece of bone, a massive piece of bone ripped through the chamber. As you look up, Dr. Attitude had disappeared. The bone ripping through the chamber continued to climb through, tearing through the entire structure of the dwarven ruin. Ode, Doobie, you both recognize it almost instinctually. You haven't seen this in decades, in hundreds of years. This is skin deep. He's coming back.
Oh man! Oh come on!
Let's cut to Archimedes and Zed. Archimedes and Zed make their way back to Oakvale. Oakvale is in the distance with their army of frost giants behind them. They march and march and march ever closer. Archimedes, you see the dark clouds growing ever more menacing over Oakvale, purple lightning shooting down onto the Elders' Enclave. You can see the 3 stone spires of the Elders' Enclave, the three flames still flickering brightly. The Meganyorn kind of glows and vibrates in your hand with energy as you inch closer to it. As you inch closer to the town.
I'm gonna take a wild guess and say we are doing something right. This thing is going off like a like a firebug.
Yes, that is true. However, none of that was repeated, so take 2 points of damage. I'm so sorry, but that is the nature of your curse. You find yourself in.
I forgot.
That looks painful.
Also, suddenly, out from the sky, you hear a pained scream as an enormous shape falls from the sky, crashing into the ground, rearing up. It extends out. You can see wings dripping with blood and viscera, trying to flap but being unable to, as there's no membranes or flesh attached to the bony finger-like bits of the wing. It rears up its head, and you can see it's a draconian-like creature, but its scales have been pulled from it. Its skin has been ripped from it, showing its muscle and bits of bone. It screams in agony and breathes fire wildly as blood and mucus drips from its mouth and its nose. It looks at you and screams, "I'm a big bad evil monster!" And it charges you, Zed, and your army. What do you do? Zed, you're up first.
This is a big, bad, evil monster, and I will go head first in with a flying jump kick. Standard one, a standard flying jump kick right at its face.
A standard flying jump kick. Let's roll 2d6. 2, yes, not looking great for you, Zed. You do the flying jump kick, spinning through the air, kicking the dragon directly in the face. Your feet, however, slip on its fleshy, exposed cheek, not really landing a strong attack, slipping off and flying back into the air. Ah! It rears up, breathing fire. That would make it your giant's turn. Now, the giants are under your control. Every round, we're going to roll a d20. If it's 10 or lower, you lose control of your giants. If it's 11 or higher, you keep control of your giants. So let's roll that d20 real quick. 7. You have lost control. They are panicking right now at the sheer sight of this monstrosity, this big bad evil monster. They don't know what to do. They begin running. However, one of the giants runs up. Hello, my name is Kelsey, and I have a health potion for you. Even though you kind of enslaved us and you're kind of a dick, I will give you a health potion. Here you go. Like I said, my name is Kelsey. We haven't named the big bad evil monster, and I think Zordon would be an appropriate name, like thematically for this adventure. So I'm just throwing it out there. We could call it Zordon if we want to. Could be funny. Could work. Just throwing it out there. All right, I'm gonna go back to running in terror. Goodbye. And Kelsey runs back into the crowd. Congratulations on getting your health potion, Zed. That would make it Archimedes' turn. Archimedes, what do?
I want to smash it with the hammer.
All right, that standard attack or simple attack?
Let's do standard attack right in its dome.
Right in its dome. That's going to be 3d6 with your epic weapon with the Meganyorn. Bring down that hammer. 7, yes. Energy cracks through the hammer as you bring it down on Zordon, the bloody dragon's head. Blood gushes from its skull, spewing everywhere, hot blood spewing all over the place for 7 damage. It rears its head up, launching you through the air. You tumble and land on your feet. That's going to make it Zordon, the bloody dragon's attack. Let's roll the attack. All right, 12. Now both of your ACs are 8, right?
Yeah.
So that's going to hit both of you. Zordon's going to rear up. His jaw drops and dislocates as he continues to morph and mutate. His skin and scales continue to rip off by some unknown force as he breathes fire, shooting fire out for 2d6 of damage. Let's roll 2d6. 4. Oh, kind one. Yes, it sears both of you for 4 points of damage. He again tries to take to the air, but cannot take to the sky. That would make it Zed's turn. Zed, what do?
Well, I got a little too close last time, so I'll flip out my throwing star and throw him right in the face for a simple attack.
All right, let's throw that star for a simple attack. 6, that's the way. Right in its eye. Its eye explodes with white goo and gore. A bone spur begins growing out of its eye as it screams in pain.
Oh, that's so gross.
All right,
This is
that would
disgusting
make it the Giants' turn. Let's roll another d20 to see if you gain control of the Giants. 14, yes, you have rallied control of the Giants. Zed, what would you like them to do?
Giants, with me, well, punch him in the face.
All right, the Giants, and they
Just
begin
keep
running
punching.
towards Zordon. Giants flank the dragon on both sides and begin punching it in the face. I'm going to say that's going to be 3d6. Let's roll 3d6 of damage against this. 10 total. All right. Yeah, they begin punching as the punch blood continues to gush as the skin drops off like it's melting. It screams and whips its tail around, grabbing a few giants, ripping them apart, trying to get into the air again, but unable to do so. All right, that would make it Archimedes' turn. Archimedes, what do you want to do?
I want to bring the hammer down again.
All right, that's going to be a simple attack this time, so 2d6. Let's roll that 2d6. right, 10. Look at you go. Bring it down. Striking it again. Striking Zordon in the skull again. Cracking in the exact same spot. You can see its flesh beginning to move away. You can see its bone beginning to cave under the pressure of the Meganorn. A couple more hits from it, and it is down for the count. It rears back up, ready to make another attack. Its jaw dislocating like a snake of some kind, unhinging, becoming massive as it shoots even more fire out. Let's roll the attack. Two. However, everyone jumps out of the way. The fire spews and whips around almost as if it has a mind of its own, grasping to hurt anything it can touch, but failing to find a victim. It drops down, almost kind of like buckling under the pain of what it appears to be enduring. That would make it Zed's turn. Zed, what do you do?
That dragon tore apart my favorite frost giant, Larry. So I think I'm going to have to hit him with a flurry of blows with a power attack.
All
Keep
right.
on punching.
Okay, let's roll that power attack. That's 3d6 coming at you, Zordon. That's 15. Yowza, bagowza. Yes. Zordon kind of rears up to claw at you as you come at it, and you just begin punching right into his chest. His chest is kind of open from the whatever is pulling and ripping it apart, and so you're able to dig deep with each punch, punching into its chest. You can feel its heart beating as you punch deeper and deeper into its chest, wailing on it. Wham, 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 wham.
Larry.
Drops down. Yeah, all of the giants behind you. Larry, 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 Larry. Speaking of giants, that would make it the giants' turn. Let's roll that rally check to see if they're still on your side. Natural 20. That's going to be a crit. So they're going to do max damage. Max on 3d6 is what? That's 18. What are you having them do?
Well, for Larry, you know.
All right, for Larry, they begin
tired and true
swarming.
punching.
Yes, entirely punching. They go wild. Larry,
It's the word first, so just go with the fists.
like a swarm of ants attacking a wasp. They just begin surrounding Zordon, ripping off his wings and his tail. Blood gushing, bone spurs growing out of the wounds. He kind of drops down, haggard, spewing out blood, vomiting organs. His mangled body moving as the giants just continue to wail on him, just beating him down like a punk, just wailing on him. Archimedes, it is your turn. What do you do?
I want to take out a little rat friend named Bartholomew and tell him to go into the chest cavity that Zed opened up and stab the monster in the heart.
Okay.
And stab the monster in the heart. I want to pull out a rat friend named Bartholomew and have him go into the cavity that Zed made and stab the monster in the heart.
You did it.
Believed in you.
All right, Bartholomew crawls out of your sleep. Well, hi there, Archimedes. If I understood you correctly, I mean, you did repeat yourself, so I got the message pretty clear. I'm a rat, so I need a knife, I think, or some type of stabby weapon.
You got two perfectly sharp teeth right there. I'm looking at them. You're my favorite when it comes to sharp teeth, and you're going to use those right now. You got two nice teeth right there. They're real sharp. You're going to use them. You're my favorite. You're going to use them.
All right, that was more like the second time was paraphrasing, so I think you should take 1 point of damage.
Okay, I'll take 1 point of damage. Okay, I'll take 1 point of damage.
All right. That is going to be an animal handling check from you. No, wait, that's your special ability. So yeah, let's just roll a d20 and a d6. That's your special ability. A natural 20. Oh, damn. Yeah. He drops down. I do got great teeth. I do!
You do,
He
you do.
drops down and begins charging towards Zordon, leaping into the hole made by Zed, crawling into his heart. He bites directly onto the beating heart of the massive, tangled, skinless dragon, biting down. Zordon roars up. "Ah!" And collapses down dead. Congratulations, cool adventurers! After 6 attempts, you have finally done it! And with half of a party, too! You have defeated a big, bad, evil monster! Oh, give him some love, Fred. If you are watching this, give him some love. That was some lucky dice. That was some good playing right there. Well done. I hurt my voice by having that monster die. That was a lot of fun. Good job. Archimedes, Bartholomew comes scurrying back to you. Hit the massive dragon's heart still in its mouth. He drops it at your feet, and its essence kind of rears up like smoke kind of rears up, and you see Zordon in its more majestic draconian state with its scales and its pure form, its wings spread wide. Thank you, friend, for freeing me from my earthly pain. For this I grant you enchanted armor in my name. That's right! Archimedes has earned the first of our 4 enchanted armors. Your armor class has increased by 2. It is now at armor class 10. Your HP has also doubled, so you are back to max, and it has been doubled. Congratulations. We are 3 away. We are 3 away from unlocking the Forge Master and getting a hold of those exclusive artworks. So thank you very much to Hunter, who did our first one. We need 3 more to get there. Let's do it. Come on, people, we can do it. We can do it. Hey, Lady Sorrow, hell yeah is right. Hell yeah is right. Woo! Let's go back to the boys in the dwarf dungeon as they climb their way up the bone spur.
You know, I'm sure that whatever else the rest of the party is having to deal with is just not as hard as this. I guarantee you.
Okay, stop trying to deflect and walk me through it again. You were in my beard, you went through the room with chandeliers, and before you got to the chair, you must have seen my dragon.
No. I had a foyer, all right? And there was a billiards table on there. When I took off the billiard cue, it unlocked and a spiral staircase went downward. That's where I went.
You would have passed the dragon. It's just outside of it's on the 2nd floor of that spiraling staircase. Look,
I'm telling you about. I know what a dragon looks like. I've never seen no.
What is that you're wearing right now? What is that leather? It is dripping with something.
Well, this is just my brand new jacket. Just my brand new jacket. Cool scaly jacket. I can't have a cool scaly jacket.
All I'm saying is, I had the dragon, and now I'm marching without the dragon. I feel so light, but I feel so tired. And I feel so alone, Doobie.
I don't know what you're talking about. Don't know what you're talking about. Have you seen my shoes? Don't they look snazzy?
I don't care
As
about
both of you look down at Doobie's shoes, you realize Doobie has stepped onto a pressure trigger, springing a trap. Let's roll a D4.
This is very tense, Doobie.
Oh, we got a 2! The trap springs out. It is a crossbow that just floats into the air and fires 2 crossbow bolts directly into Ode's chest for 6 points of damage. Oh! Just a reminder, the enchanted armor is $10 if you want to donate a enchanted armor to one of our cool adventurers and earn yourself an exclusive piece of art. It is $10. Just a reminder for everyone. All right.
Oh.
It's okay. I have a health potion.
Yes,
Okay.
That's right. Ode, you pull from your beard a health potion. It says, from Electra.
Thank you.
Drinking it You are restored 6 health points of damage.
Here, let me help you get those arrows out. With arrows, you always want to just immediately pull them out of the skin.
No, you don't want to do that.
Oh! Ooh, all right. That's going to be a medicine check. So let's roll a medicine check as Doobie is intentionally not trying to be medically sound with this. I'm going to set the check at 16 or better. We're going to need to roll a 16 or better. Crit fail! Yeah, that's going to be 6 points of damage. That's going to be, or low, I'll be fair. Let's roll 1d6. Yeah, no, it was a 6. We're standing by it. Yeah, that was a 6. Also, let's just throw insult to injury. As Doobie does that, he steps back on another pressure trigger, springing the second trap that y'all paid for. So let's roll that other D4. 4. That one is going to be a flamethrower that drops down from the ceiling. It turns around and begins lighting Ode on fire, also for 6 points of damage. If I'm not mistaken, that is going to knock Ode out. Ode collapses to the ground, unconscious.
Look at that. Funny how those things happen, don't they, Ode? Now I can finally get inside that beard without you bugging me. And I go inside his beard.
Okay, yes. That is going to be a dungeoneering check on your part. So let's roll a dungeoneering check. Let's set it at, well, he's not moving, so let's set it at 10 or better. 15, yes. You begin climbing into his beard and you come to a room filled with weapons, and your eyes are immediately drawn to daggers that you haven't seen in about 140 years. These daggers were given to you by an old friend that you met while you were at trade school, Deanna. They were your first skinning daggers. You go and reach for them. Congratulations, you have been granted epic weapons. You'll be given an additional 1d6 of damage and 1d6 to any of your checks. Congratulations.
Nice. Very nice. Oh, sweet babies. These are my friends. My God. Let's just put these back. I knew. Sneaky little Ode. Of course he had them in here. Oh, look, there's his wound. What to do about this wound?
What to do indeed. Would you like to perform a medicine check to stabilize him?
Now, when you say stabilize, you mean 1 hit point?
Yes, that would restore him to 1 hit point. He would still be unconscious, but he would not be dying.
Fine. I will, since I'm all close up to it, I'm going to light the daggers on fire and try to burn, close this wound. But before I do that, I'm just gonna pour a little salt in there.
Okay, yes, all right. You pour a little salt in there because your friendship is a complicated one, but you begin cauterizing the wound, considering your close proximity to it, the fact that you have the epic weapons, and the fact that it is a stabilization check. I'm going to say the DC for this is a 5, and we're going to roll a d20 plus a 1d6 for it. 11, yes! You have successfully stabilized Ode. You have overstabilized him. He springs back to consciousness. He is at 1 hit point, but he is also conscious as he shifts back to life. The armor and weapons around kind of tumble down, and you see something you haven't seen since you were an even younger man, something you haven't seen since your days as part of the fearsome four, the armor that your grandmother The woman who raised you, Grandma Leatherface, gave you the ancient Leatherface armor. That's right! You have been gifted enchanted armor! Your AC has increased by 2 to 14, and your health has doubled to 24.
Oh,
Congratulations.
My God. This armor, I haven't seen it in such a long time. It's covered in faces, and the faces, goodness, they look so horrified. It's beautiful.
Indeed.
hate
Yes.
Oh,
Yes, that is from Lady Sorrow, who appreciated your Sweeney Todd reference.
I'm gonna crawl back out of Ode's hair.
All right, yes, you tumble out of Ode's hair. Clearly doing all right with yourself.
Ode?
Bastard.
Why do you have a bunch of artifacts from my life hidden in your beard?
Because you kept losing them.
I would never lose familial artifacts.
Uh-huh. You didn't know that there was a rival thieves guild inside your own house.
Well, come on, you give me a heartbreak.
Doobie,
What?
you're my something. I don't want to say friend, but we know each other, and let me be completely honest with you. You are one of the messiest people I have ever met in my entire life. You are so absent-minded.
Doobie stopped listening to Ode, and he's just clawing back up on the skin deep monster already.
All right, yes. Complicated friendship indeed. Ode and Doobie continue to climb their way out. Making their way to the surface, you find yourself on the streets of Oakvale. They are on fire. This is the initial explosions that you had heard and witnessed from the sneaky takers from their initial attack. Strategic locations like the barracks, the guards barracks, the Broken Tankard Tavern itself, a couple other locations are all a burning mess. As well as a few of the gates have collapsed and are on fire as well. However, what cannot be the work of the sneaky takers, what you know to be the work of Skin Deep, is the bone spurs growing out of the ground, slowly rising higher and higher. And accompanying them are the pained screams and wails of the people of Oakvale. You can see around you figures running quickly to and fro, bodies collapsed on the ground, most of them without their skin. What do you do?
What about the town hall? Is it okay?
The town hall, from where you look, let's roll an investigation check. 8. The town hall appears to be on fire. The Elders Enclave. The Elders Enclave appears to be intact. You look at the Elders Enclave and you can see that the 3 stone spires of the Elders Enclave are still burning. You know that this means that Skin Deep is still trapped. You also know that this means Nana is still alive or safe. However, 2 of the flames, as you look, are snuffed out, and suddenly the earth begins shaking violently. What do you do?
Doobie.
What?
We need to get to Nana.
All right. Wait. Do you
But
think we're
first-
gonna need? Yeah.
I need to take care of all of this.
You need to what?
Like to attempt to heal myself. I have I have a natural poultice of moss that I keep on me. It was given to me by McDuffie last week at Burning Dwarf. And he's going to take that up, he's going to chew it, and he's just going to cover his wound. Why are you laughing?
Because that was a damn good joke. Give yourself 2 hit points for that, Ode, before we even do the heal check, before we do the medicine check.
I don't know what joke you're talking about. It's just okay, I'll take it. He puts it in the wounds.
All right, that's going to be a medicine check. But we're going to use a nature check instead. As you are more familiar with natural healing, we're going to set that check at 6 or better. You need to roll a 6 or better. 17! Hell yes! You heal yourself for 8 hit points, bringing you to a grand total of 11, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, very good. You are only down 1 hit point. There you go. You feel the vitality rush through you. Also, the psychedelics are affecting you a little bit, so, the whole thing is kind of like, oh, yeah, maybe this demon monster that I put away like 100, 200 years ago, not so bad. Yeah, Burning Dwarf. We all want to go. Everyone in the thread wants to go to Burning Dwarf.
Are we going to need to find the Megan yarn?
The white one? Doobie,
Megan yarn.
Doobie, listen.
Oh, God.
Doobie, listen. I hear the guy McDuffie's always going on about. I hear him. He wears a hat that has nothing to do with any of this. It's just a strange hat. And sometimes he wears another hat that has a green monster. Doobie, we have to find him. We have to find him and we have to say, hey, stop it. That's what we have. Doobie, this is the moss talking. Listen to the moss. Moss is boss, Doobie. Moss is boss.
Right. Sure. I trust everything you're saying. I'm going to go find Nana.
Okay.
All right, the two of you begin to make your way towards the Elders' Enclave. Let's cut to Archimedes and Zed. You find yourself at the gates, the stone gates of Oakvale. You can see the plumes of smoke and the flames rising from the city. Zed, you knew, of course, this is what you were going to see. This was all part of Deck's plan. However, what you did not expect to see, Archimedes, what you also did not expect to see is these massive bone spurs, very similar to the ones that were growing out of Zordon the dragon, or growing out of the very earth of Oakvale. Also, the pain screams of the dragon seem to be echoing from the town itself, from the very earth of the town, but also from the people within the town. Zed, whatever bitterness you had felt to the cool adventurers for abandoning you all those months ago, this weighs heavy on your heart, as this may have gone, you may have gone too far, but perhaps you can still turn it around. Perhaps you can save this. Perhaps you can save this town as you always wanted to. Archimedes, you know you have to get this hammer back to the Elders, back to the Enclave. However, the gate that you have arrived at is completely collapsed from an explosion as the giants kind of tumble behind you. What do we do now?
Well, I always just believe in climbing over things.
I mean, if we make a giant tower, if you guys all if we make a giant tower, you guys stand on the shoulders, we can climb up you, and then you climb up each other, and then you climb up each other.
All right, I like the way the rat thinks. He thinks in double time. Come on, boys, let's go. The giants begin forming a pillar of giant flesh, stacking each other atop, shoulder to shoulder, climbing atop each other, building taller and taller to get over the wall as they peer over. Hi, my God, what is this? Suddenly, they begin screaming as almost like a wave of flesh meets them and tumbles over the wall. It's orcs, but not. Their flesh has been ripped from their body. Their skin has been removed. Bone spurs grow out from them. They scream and howl with the same intensity as Zordon. Ah! Their hands have bone claws growing out of them. Their muscles have been twisted, and their tusks grow wildly. Their eyes glow with a red fire. They begin clawing at the giants, overwhelming them, clawing at them. The giants, much of the same way that the giants had swarmed Zardon the dragon before. This swarm of flesh begins overwhelming the giants, and within a few short seconds, all of the giants have been completely overwhelmed. Only Virginia, the shaman, tumbles around. Run! Run! As she is dragged away back into the crowd, as these orc monsters, these skinless orc monsters, begin ripping her flesh from her body. Ah! What do you do?
Run. Let us run, rat friend. Rat
Into
knight.
the town?
Into the town.
I mean,
Just-
I gotta take this into the town. I gotta take this
That's
into
true.
the town. I forgot
That's
to
true.
say it twice. I gotta take damage.
You did 2 points of damage to your Archimedes. 2 points of damage.
We gotta run into the town. We gotta run into the town. Because I gotta put this in the thing. I gotta put this in the thing. The old guy told me.
Okay. Well, we can run around away from this giant flesh horde into a more safer location.
Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
Good job. Good save.
if we I slam the Meganorn down into the ground
Uh-huh.
to create a trench to trap the monsters, the transformed orcs.
Okay, yes. I'm going to say that is going to be the Megayorn is like a divine weapon, and you are a Templar, so that's going to be like a religion check. That's in your wheelhouse. So I'm going to say that's a religion check, and I'm going to say that's, let's set it at 10. 50-50 shot. It's 50-50 shot. Go for it. Oh, but you're an epic weapon, so we're going to add a 1d6 to this.
Woo!
We'll add a 1d6. 19! Hell yeah! You bring the Meganorn down, smashing into the ground. Dwarves made of stone rear up and begin pushing the earth, forming a massive gorge about 45 feet across as the swarm of ghoulish, skinless monsters begin turning towards you, running. They try to leap over the gorge, falling into it, tumbling in like a wave. But there's so many of them that it's not going to be long before they fill the gorge itself and can just tumble over and continue on. You don't have much time, boys. What do you do?
I don't know the layout of this town that well, so, I'm going to have to follow your lead.
Use your monk abilities. Do some jump. We gotta get across. We gotta jump over. We gotta get across. We gotta jump over.
You know what? I am very acrobatic. Just follow my lead. I'll do some flips and spins and other things, and we can get right past all of these fleshless orcs.
Okay.
All right, that's going to be... So, Zed, you're going to do an acrobatics check, and I guess you're going to be holding on to Archimedes while you're doing this? Or Archimedes, are you going to be on his back?
I'm gonna do my own acrobatics.
Okay, cool. Never mind. All right, Zed, go ahead, do your acrobatics. That's going to be for you an 8 or better. 15, yes. With the agility of a monk, you tumble and bounce and climb as if you're propelled by wires, leaping over the wall and dashing to the other side. Archimedes, you are a Templar. You are not trained at this. You are in armor, so it's going to be a little harder for you. Let's set it at 12. Go for it. But you do have that 1d6, so it's a little easier for you. The Meganorn is on your side. Oh! You
Ah!
manage to get over, but as you do, you scrape against the wall, taking 4 points of damage from the stone and the bone outcroppings. So literally the wall seems to be attacking you as you climb it.
Ow. Ow.
Comrade Knight. I believe in you.
The two of you drop to the other side of the wall. You can see the carnage around you. The Elders' Enclave is right on the other side of the wall. You can see the stone spires. Only one flame remains lit. You can see the Archimedes. You can see the blown out doors from the explosion that happened earlier in the day that started all of this madness. You can almost see into the inner sanctum from where you stand. The Meganorn continues to vibrate as if it's calling. You can feel it. That's where you need to go. And you look and you see Ode and Doobie.
Hey guys! Hey guys!
Archimedes?
Nana? Oh, Nana, it's you! And Odo runs up, and he thinks Nana is a big hug.
It's not Nana. It's not Nana.
Oh, Nana. Everything is going wrong.
Oh,
Everything is on fire, and everyone is dying and inside out and covered in bones. And I think all my friends are dead, and I am on some bad moss, and you're a duck. But Nana,
All right, Ode. Have some water and look at these cool lights. Yay! Okay, first of all, Zed, what the hell are you doing here?
It's I was just around. I have nothing to do with this.
we took down a dragon! We took down a dragon!
What?
Yeah, we did. We are saving this town. Me and Archimedes.
Okay, all right, Zed. Look, maybe when you were a cool adventurer, it was cool to like save the town, but like, I don't know. Are we cool? We cool, bud?
I am very cool. I have never been a part of any other organization.
Nana, is
He-
that
I like this guy and I trust him.
I mean, he threatened me. He threatened me to begin with just a little bit, and I showed him what's what, and we've been best friends ever since. I showed him what's what. We've been best friends ever since.
Yes, best friends.
Archimedes, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine.
All right,
Nana.
all right.
This thing is shaking
Nana,
really
you-
hard. This thing is
It's
shaking
been a
really
long
hard.
day.
That's the Meganorn.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, that's what it is.
We're gonna need to use that in a little bit. Have either of you seen Nana?
I mean, I did before I left.
Can I make a perception check of where Nana might be?
Yes, you can. Let's roll a perception check. Add a 1d6 to that because of your epic weapon. We're going to set this one at 12 or better. 11. Oh, even with the 1d6? Ah, whatever. All right. Yeah, no, in the confusion, you can't see her, but in all likelihood, she's probably in the inner sanctum of the Elders' Enclave. That she's an elder, that's probably where she would be. That makes the most sense.
All
So
right.
you begin to make your way there.
Archimedes, Zed, you're with me. Ode, there's a cool rave this way.
Nana, you have the Meganorn. That's good. That's good. I sent all the Hijinks into the vaults. They're safe in their bunkers with the others. But the skin deep is coming, Nana, and I think the mushrooms are wearing off, and I'm getting the worst of it. You go and I'll hold them off.
You need more water, bro. You need more water. Drink more
That's good,
water.
Nana. I hold
Here.
them off. I
Okay,
hold
all
them
right.
off.
We got very little time. You two with me. Let's go.
Let's go.
All right.
The four begin running towards the inner sanctum of the Elders' Enclave. Making your way in, you see the inner sanctum, you see the altar of the inner sanctum where the Meganorn is supposed to rest. However, Nana is not there. She's not there
Nana?
at all.
Nana. Hey.
Hey.
Goodbye.
Oh,
That's a damn good joke. Everybody gets 2 additional hit points. Even if you are at max, you get 2 additional hit points. Even if you are at max, to give yourself 2 additional hit points.
Nice,
Very
nice.
well done. Very well done.
I think we should put the thing
Welcome
with
to
things.
the Defend quest. boys. You look out, the Meganor rips itself from Archimedes' hand and rests itself on the altar. You see like a purple energy begin to form. Without any of the elders in the inner sanctum, the Meganor cannot complete its task of forcing Skin Deep back to his entrapment. No, you have to find Nana wherever she is. You look outside and you see a wave of those orc ghouls, those skinless orc ghouls, begin running towards you. You have to defend the inner sanctum until you can find Nana. How are you going to do this? This is round 1. You have to defend for 4 rounds until the Meganorn can push Skin Deep back.
So Juby's going to take out his industrial-sized shoe polish, and he's going to, around the tower, like, just put another, like, a huge, thick layer around it. Then he's going to strike that baby up and light it afire. Ain't nothing burn like shoe polish.
I'm going to say that's an engineering check. So we're going to set that at 10 or better. 9. Okay, yes, you did successfully light it on fire. I would say about half of the horde of ghouls, as they attempt to leap through the fire, they drop their bodies, limply contort, catch on fire, and kind of burst into flame. However, the others continue to charge through it, the flames igniting on their muscle and sinew. Zed, what do you do?
Well, I don't have anything as special as that, except my fists.
All right.
Oh, I'm just gonna keep punching them.
Okay.
Standard attack, just keep punching and punching and punching.
All right, punch away. Let's, you don't have an epic weapon or anything like that, so that's gonna be 2d6. Seven, yes. You drop down and begin punching at all of the crowd. Luckily, they're skinless ghouls, so they don't take a lot of punching to stop. So you're able to wail on 7 of them. They drop to the ground, their necks snapping and falling as they do. That would make it Ode's turn. Ode, what do you do?
Ode is going to... Oh, sorry, I just felt something. Ode is going to reach into his bed and he's going to take out a big bag of granulated sugar, and he's going to just start flinging sugar at the bone spurs and just all the bone, because you know what is bad for calcium and bone and teeth? Sugar. So he's going to spoil them rotten. Standard attack.
Okay, that's a standard attack. Let's roll 2d6. 6, yes. You begin throwing sugar on all of the bone spurs. The sugar catches on some of the skin of the ghouls, and because they don't have skin, because it's just muscle, it burns, it stings. And they drop, kind of panicking and twitching. 6 more drop to the ground. That would make it Archimedes' turn. Archimedes, what do you do?
I would like to reach in and pull out Bart again, Bartholomew. I would like to reach in and pull out Bart again, Bartholomew.
Yes.
And I would like to ask Bartholomew to go to the nearest enemy with hair. I would like to ask Bartholomew to go to the nearest enemy with hair and get on top of their head and pull their hair to control their actions, and make them attack someone else, as in our other enemies,
Well done, you have successfully broken your curse, Archimedes.
Oh, thank you.
Well done.
Thank you, Rack.
Well done. Everyone, give him some love in the thread. Give him some love for that. That was impressive, an impressive feat. All right, I'm going to say this is a standard attack, so let's roll a standard attack. 4, yes. Archimedes. So Bartholomew quickly runs, leaps onto one of the orcs who still has a patch of hair atop their head, and begins ratatouilleing it. The orc ghoul begins slashing at his opponent, slashing four of the orcs, dropping them down. You have successfully stopped wave 1. You have 3 waves to go. You see in the distance atop one of the buildings, you see Dr. Attitude holding a dwarf woman bound and gagged in his arm, under his arm. He laughs.
Giving her a noogie?
Ooh, how evil!
You.
You son of a bitch! I will kill you!
The dwarf woman is Nana Elfwig, the daughter of Ode, the last surviving elder of Oakvale. If she is not returned to the inner sanctum, Skin Deep will be released, and he will likely destroy the village and kill everybody. What do you do?
Well, we gotta go get her.
Oh man.
I'm crafty enough, sneaky enough.
I can distract him while you go and sneak up behind him. Dr. Attitude.
I should be able to sneak up behind him pretty easily.
I'm going to. Wait a second. I know that feeling. Old goes inside his own beard. Old goes in.
That is really weird to watch.
Okay. No, and Old is going to bring out his dragon. He found it. It was just in a different part. It was in the wrong part. He brings out his dragon.
Ode pulls out a massive green dragon from within his beard and drops down. Ah! Ode, my old friend, how can I assist you?
Hello. My bad, Doobie. My bad. Okay. I get on the dragon. Okay. Let's go.
I'll hop on too.
All right. So Ode and Doobie both hop onto the dragon.
I'll stay here.
Leaving Archimedes and Zed to defend the the Elders Enclave as the second wave begins to assault. This is the second wave of your defend mission. Oh, an irony of ironies. It is a wave of skinless frost giants. Ah! The frost giants that you have brought to the town.
As we're flying over, Doobie's gonna take out his anvil that he uses to make shoes, and he's just gonna drop it on the frost giants.
Okay, that sounds like a standard attack to me, right?
Yeah, but I do have an epic weapon.
Oh, you do have an epic weapon, so that's gonna be 3d6 then. That'll be 3d6. 9, yes, you drop the anvil, and it lands directly on one of the giant's head, shattering into smaller pieces. The smaller metal pieces, like shrapnel from a bomb, embed themselves in 8 other giants. So 9 giants collapse lifeless on the ground. Very well done. All right. We will. Ode, you are controlling the dragon and flying towards Dr. Attitude. What would you like to do?
Yeah, he's going to attack Dr. Attitude with a legendary attack with a super duper dragon fire going.
Okay.
And he says, "Get him, Gary Cooper, go!"
All right, I'm gonna say that's an animal handling. I'm gonna say that's an animal handling check. So let's roll an animal handling check. We're gonna set this one at 16 or better. 3. Okay, yes. As you command, Ode. He opens his mouth and a plume of fire shoots forth from his mouth. Let's roll 3d6 of dice. 4 4. Yes, he shoots fire. However, he's kind of just shooting wildly, uncertain of what to do. He's been living in your beard so long, he's kind of forgotten what life in the real world is like. So instead of hitting Dr. Attitude, he instead hits 4 of the frost giants, which helps your overall objective, but does not help in the moment or in the way you want it to. That would make it Zed's turn. Zed, what do you do? Zed, don't tell me you've lost. Well, we've lost. Zed.
No.
Lost
My earphones just went out.
Oh!
But are there still frost giants still alive?
There are
any
still frost giants. Yes.
Well, I remember the good times we had and the shanties we would sing, and I think I can connect to them.
Okay. Yes. All right. How would you like to connect to them?
Frost giants, remember this shanty? Oh, I love to be in the cold. Oh, damn it, I forgot the rest. I love to be in the cold. It is so great and swell. It makes me feel frosty. I'm a giant.
I assist him.
Okay,
With
let's
clapping
roll
and
that assist. We need to roll a d20. 10 or lower bad, 11 or better good. So let's roll that assist. 17, that's going to be a good, and because you have an epic weapon, that's going to be 2d6 added to that. So we're going to roll a 2d6 now. That is actually a monk class feature that Zed just did. So that is a meditate, what he's attempting to do. So that's going to be a d20 plus 3d6. So let's roll that. Let's roll that meditate with 3d6. A natural 20! Ah! The frost giant ghouls stop, and skinless they begin to make the shanty motion.
Power of friendship.
They all sit down and kind of stop, motionless. You have successfully stopped the second wave. 2 waves remain. You are that much closer to your goal. Dr. Attitude, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
I will stand up and take my pose. I bring out my chain weapon and I swing it round and round, hitting everyone I can hit.
All right, let's roll an attack for that. I'm gonna roll a d20. Oh no, we got a crit fail on that, Dr. Attitude. I'm so sorry. You have wrapped it around your own neck. Yes. Whipping out his chain, he wraps it around his own neck, dropping Nana. Nana tumbles down out of his grip as Dr. Attitude tumbles off of the roof himself, tumbling into the crowd of ghouls beneath him. He's not gone, but he's gone for this round. That would make it Ode and Doobie. They return. They land on the roof, and Gary Cooper, the dragon, picks up Nana and drops her onto his back. Let us go, Ode. Let us fly.
Fly, Gary Cooper, fly!
Takes to the sky, begin flying back to the elders' enclave.
Are you okay, Fuzzy?
You pull the gag off of Nana. Papa, I am okay, but we must get back quickly. The flame has gone out. The other 2 elders are dead. I am the only elder left.
I'm sorry, I know they were your friends.
They were co-workers, but yes.
You say that, but you always went out of your way to prepare for their birthdays. Come on, they were friends.
I'm processing my grief the way I can, Papa.
You know what? I that's on me. I'm going to back up a little bit. I'm sorry that you do you.
Hi, Uncle. Hi, Uncle Doobie.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. I love the pumps you gave me last year for kitten mass. They're very good.
Oh, good. I'm glad they fit.
Oh,
Oh,
thank you.
by the way, Old pushes Doobie off.
Well, I was gonna say let's roll an attack, but Doobie just responded. So let's just Doobie falls off of Gary Cooper's back into the crowd of ghouls as well.
Did you see that? Did you see that just happen?
Yes, it looks like
He's fine. He's got magic armor and weapons.
Gary Cooper the dragon lands down in the Elders Enclave just as the third wave emerges, just as the third wave of ghouls appear. This one is dwarven ghouls. They are completely skinless except for their beards. Their beards are still, gore and viscera are dangling on through their beards, but they still have them. Go figure. They begin
just
charging.
look like dwarves.
Yeah, they just look like dwarves, essentially.
Okay.
All right. So that would be Ode. You're up first. Ode, what do you do? Nana is bound, so you have to get her to the inner sanctum. You have to unbind her. You cannot do both at the same time, or you can contribute to stopping this wave. What would you like to do?
Old's first concern is his wife.
Daughter. This is your daughter.
What? You said Nana.
Yeah. You're still on shrooms. This is your daughter. This is not Nana, your wife. This is Nana, your daughter.
Oh, you know what?
You're still on the moss. It's the moss. It happens.
Okay, my bad. You know what? That's what the moss do. Okay. I don't know where your mouse is, but let's get you unbound. Okay.
Okay, we're gonna roll. That's going to be a dexterity check. Let's roll a dexterity check. Nat 1. Oh no! You have actually bound her double. You've made her binds even tighter.
I can't seize a rope. It's all in the hair. It's
Papa, you silly fool! You made the situation even worse. Why would you do this? I need to get to the inner sanctum.
Don't you backtalk me. And he just runs while carrying her.
Okay. That would make it Doobie, you are in the middle of the wave. You are in the middle of the crowd. What would you like to do?
While I've done this as an attempt to get back to the inner sanctum, I press a special button on my shoes and large skis develop, and I start skiing down the mountain towards the inner sanctum faster than the ghouls.
Yeah, why not? Let's do it. I'm gonna say that's an engineering check. Screw it. Yeah, that's an engineering check. Let's set that at 10 or better because it's silly.
I mean, Winter Goblin Games. He knows
Winter
his
Goblin
stuff.
Games?
Yeah.
What do we get? 7. Oh, the dice are not on your side.
Wouldn't that be a special ability since it has to do with shoes?
It would be a special ability, but we're in combat, so it'd have to be a class feature. But did we roll a D6? Did we add a D6 to that roll? Oh, we forgot the D6. Let's roll that D6. I'm so sorry, Doobie. You're not moving faster than the ghouls, but you are moving with the ghouls who are looking at you kind of confused. They're like,
This is fine. This is like cross country. This is gonna be fine. I'm gonna.
The ghouls are so confused they're not attacking you, so you don't take any damage. But you also don't really contribute to stopping this wave. That would make it Dr. Attitude's turn. Dr. Attitude, you pop up. You are also surrounded by all of these ghouls. What do you do?
Reach into my back pocket for my power changer, and I say attitude change, red lightning. And now I enter my super mode and chase after Nana.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I'm going to say that is a class feature. That's you're using your monk meditate. So we're going to roll a d20 and a d6 to see how you do. A 16. Yes, you leap into the air as a cowboy hat of pure energy appears on your head, and a velociraptor riding a surfboard as you are the last living member of the Cowboy Dino Surf Clan. You pull all of your Cowboy Dino surf power out, and you begin racing atop all of the ghouls towards Ode, who is currently carrying Nana. You have now entered. You are in the sanctum. You are in the enclave of the elders. You have made it past the ghouls. You're in the mix with everybody else. That would make it Zed's turn. Zed, what do you do?
Well, I'm going to reach into my robe and pull out all the throwing stars I still have. And that's 3, and throw them.
All right, that
Or a
sounds like a
simple
power
attack.
attack to me.
I thought I used my power attack earlier.
Oh, you did? Then we'll make it a simple attack. Very well then.
Just all those dwarves coming our way.
All right, 5. Yes, you throw 5. 5 dwarves drop to the ground. However, more dwarves fill in the space, swarming towards you. That would make it Archimedes' turn. Archimedes, what do you do?
I'm gonna dive in to where Nana is, and I'm gonna bite the binds off with my teeth.
Okay, that is going to be a strength. That's going to be a strength check on your part. All right, let's set the strength check at 8 or better. And you have an epic weapon, so let's add a 1d6 to it. 10, yes! You break through the binds. Nana tumbles out of the binds. She is free. Yes! You have successfully defended for 3 rounds by freeing Nana from her binds. You only have to defend for 1 more round. However, your problems have multiplied. Dr. Attitude is now in the enclave with you, and the Horde was not defeated. They are encroaching the enclave as well. So our problems have multiplied. Yes, Ode.
Ode points towards Doobie, who is right at the front of those ghouls, and he says, "Hey, Dr. Attitude, it's your sworn enemy of your house. Look
What?
over there."
I'm gonna say that is a persuasion check. Yeah, that's a persuasion check. But he is right. That is his sworn enemy. So I'm gonna set it at 10. It's a 10 or better. 12. Yes. Dr. Attitude, I will remind you, Doobie is your sworn enemy. The whole reason you joined the Sneaky Takers was to get revenge on him for contributing to the death of your clan. So, whatever your attempt was to get Nana, you now have to take into consideration you are within grasp of killing your enemy, potentially. I will leave that up to you, what you will do. That is Ode's. That's what Ode. Petty Ode. But I love it. That would make it Doobie's turn. Doobie, what do you do?
How close am I to the inner sanctum?
To the inner sanctum, you are about 45 feet. You could get to the inner sanctum this round.
Okay. Could I fashion some quick shoelaces and wrap them around 2 of the ghouls that had headed for the inner sanctum to move a little faster?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. So when I get to the inner sanctum, I'm gonna say, Archimedes, I'm gonna need everything to take on Dr. Attitude. Toss me the Mega Yarn.
Well, don't touch it.
It's in its spot though.
All right.
It has to stay in the
Fine.
spot so the
We'll
thing
do
doesn't
it the
have-
hard way.
Use your
I'm gonna
fancy
spend.
magic
I'll spend my entire turn getting to the inner sanctum, getting up in there.
Okay.
I'll assist.
Okay, he's
Bart's
got
out there.
assist.
Bart pushes him in.
You look like a creep.
Okay, let's
Heavy
roll the
metal
assist.
Santa
We're gonna
Claus.
roll a d20. 10 or lower doesn't help. 11 or better does help. Let's roll. Add a 1d6 to it. 14, that helps. Bartholomew jumps onto Doobie's back. Squeak, 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 squeak. You don't speak rat, but he is giving you words of encouragement. You have an additional 1d6 to your, I'm gonna say this is an acrobatics check. As you are a scoundrel, as a rogue, acrobatics is within your wheelhouse, so we're gonna set this at 5 or better. You have your epic weapon bonus, so this is, and your assist bonus, so this is going to be 2 additional d6. You have to get a 5 or better. Oh no!
Wait, that's an 11.
It's a nat 1! That crit fails negate the, it doesn't matter.
I'm right. It's 11. I
it's
was
an
watching
11.
the screen, damn it. I'm looking at the
Okay.
dice.
Okay, I'm sorry. I trust. I have my own ominous voice, and I trusted that, and I shouldn't have. I apologize.
Maybe an 11 is just 2-1.
All right.
Twice.
An 11, yes. Then did I set a check on that one? What did I say?
5.
You said I'm a rogue, so I should be able to get there. There was like 11. It was 11 plus whatever else that was on the
Plus
dice.
2d6.
It's like 14.
We're good.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, screw it. You did. You tumble and jump. You leap from ghoul to ghoul. Jumping, you actually jump on Ode's head, leaping over Ode, and tumble into the inner sanctum, sliding to the altar of the Meganyorn itself. We'll come back to you. That would make it Dr. Attitude's turn. Dr. Attitude, what do you do?
All right, so as I see you will be approaching the inner sanctum, I look right his way and I say, there's a reason why you don't recognize me. It's because you took my face.
Oh! He removes his helmet, revealing that he does not possess a face!
Now do you remember me?
The voice sounds familiar, but I can't put it on the face.
Of course not.
Doobie looks down at the enchanted armor he is wearing, realizing that the armor of the Leatherface clan itself, is made from the many faces of the cowboy Dino Surf clan. It is made from all of Dr. Attitude's clansmen, family members, ancestors, brothers, sisters, cousins, mentors, trainers, lovers, and friends.
Gross.
Really gross, man.
Now, I will take those faces back.
You can try.
So now,
Doobie says as he picks up the Meganyorn.
We got it. It's not your turn yet. Dr. Attitude puts his helmet back on. Dr. Attitude, what do you want to do? Are you attacking?
now I reach for my sword.
Ooh.
A sword that I stole from your cobbler clan. And I attack.
All right, let's roll the attack. $18, that is going to hit. Is this a standard attack, a simple attack, or a power
Standard
attack? A standard attack, 2d6 coming your way. 6, describe the attack, Dr. Attitude.
With this sword was sharpened specifically to cut through leather. You think leather is so tough? Not tough enough to stop this! And I slash him, hoping that my words cut deeper. But if metal, that's good enough.
For
Oh.
6 points of damage. Yes,
Oh.
slicing through. That would make it Zed's turn. Zed, what do you do?
Well, they're dealing with all the Megahorn things, so I'll give them the time and just keep punching away.
All right, keep punching away. You're
Simple
down to your
attack.
simple attacks. All right.
I'll
let's
give
roll
you the
1d6. 3, yes. You managed to punch 3 more of the skinless dwarves, ghouls. They drop to the ground. More continue to kind of overwhelm you. The situation is getting dire. You kind of fall back closer to the inner sanctum. You have abandoned the outer walls of the enclave as more continue to flood in. Archimedes, it's your turn. What do you do?
I want to start punching them with Zed. I need to help. Doobie and Dr. Attitude have a personal thing I don't want to get in the middle of, so I'm going to start punching skinless dwarves.
All right, that
You
sounds
have a
like a
sword.
simple attack as well.
Yes, please, simple attack.
2d6. 7. Yes, you also begin punching. Pop, 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 pop. Pop, pop, pop. Punching 7 of the dwarves. They drop to the ground. However, both of you are overwhelmed. You drop to the floor, crawling your way towards the inner sanctum. You manage to escape into the inner sanctum and close the doors. However, you did not successfully defend the enclave this round. Collectively, you did not. You only got 3. You still need to defend it 1 more round to get your achievement. All right. That would make it Ode's turn. Ode, what do you do?
Ode is going to. Okay. Ode is going to position himself just in front of the doors that the other 2 are holding closed. And first he says, "Zed, Archimedes, where did you come from?" And don't worry, but we'll talk about it later. And he says, "Okay, open the doors," and he opens his beard wide.
Okay.
He's just gonna contain them there. He's just gonna let them just like a
The
hack
whole
of
horde. Just kind of suck them all in. All right.
They won't know to stop. They won't.
That's yeah. All right. That's gonna be a Constitution check. Let's say that's a 14 or better.
Special ability, beard time.
15. Yes. You open up your beard, and 15 dwarves tumble into it, never to be seen again. That would make it Doobie's turn. Doobie, what do you do?
I am tired of all of this. Random people with no faces coming in here being like, "Oh, I'm your arch nemesis, blah, blah, blah." Ode, you kicked me off of a damn dragon. I am tired of all of this place, and as far as I'm considered, this entire fucking town can burn. I'm gonna pick up the Meganorn, and I'm gonna blow out the last flame.
Oh no! Doobie picks up the Meganorn, energy flowing through him. That is going to be, we need to roll a Constitution check to pull that off. That is going to be DC 10 or better. And we'll add your 1d6 from your epic weapon for it. So we need to roll a Constitution 10 or better. '21, yes! You manage to lift the Meganorn. Energy courses through your body. You can feel it tensing all of your muscles together as the energy courses through. You can see the flame as you extinguish it out. Ode, you see the life pulled out of Nana's eyes as she collapses to the ground. Suddenly, an enormous figure erupts out of the ground of Oakvale. This giant figure, partially an orc, partially a dwarf without skin, bone spurs coming out of its body, also a boar, also a badger. This is Skin Deep, the demonic lord of hatred, roaring out of the ground. I live once again! He smashes his fists onto Oakville, bringing them down. The sheer force of this explosion rips through the inner sanctum of the enclave. All 5 of you are thrown back for the debris and the chaos. You were thrown in all different directions, tumbling down as everything goes black. What will happen next? Everything has gone off the rails. Does Oakvale even exist? What will happen to the rest of the cool adventurers? Only time will tell. Join us next week for the thrilling conclusion of the Sneaky Takers saga as we enter the Meat Grinder here on Hazards and Hijinks. Thank you so very much for joining us. We have come to the end of the show. Wowzers, but gowzers, that was an exciting one. Let's give a big special thank you to everyone who donated tonight. It was so much fun. You guys gave us a lot of great content to play with. We didn't make it all the way to our goal, but we certainly showed off the cool stuff. We're definitely gonna play with the enchanted armor again. We're gonna get a hold of the contact information of those of you who contributed to the test kitchen, and we will get you your exclusive art. It's gonna be super duper fun. Thank you for doing that. We really, really appreciated it. Big thank you to Dr. Tony Pontipsivats for playing our Dr. Attitude, who has no face, but there's his beautiful face right there. There he is. He is the most educated man in improv. We are so very happy to have him on Fancy Hobo. We are so very thankful for him guesting with us. Where can our lovely audience find you on the social medias and outside of Fancy Hobo?
Yes, you can find me, Improvisers with Attitude, on Instagram. It is a multimedia improv team that I direct. And on our Instagram, you will find a lot of improv memes that exclusively use screenshots and video clips from Power Rangers. And we do have shows coming up. Just stay tuned for that.
So there you go. Yeah, they're putting together a great team. And if you guys like Dr. Attitude, we might see him again. Yes, that was epic, wasn't it? Thank you very much, Ginger. Thank you very much, Kelsey. Thank you very much, Xanet. We're having a great time. Oh my gosh, that was a show and a half. If you enjoy Dungeons and Dragons, you need to get on over on Tuesday nights. Check out Tyler Handsome Corner on YouTube and on Twitch. Check it out. He's got himself the Tyler Handsome Corner Tavern. I'm probably getting that all confused because my brain's turned into mush. Remind me, what is it again? What? No, I did get it. I did get it right. It's the Tyler Handsome Corner Tavern. It is. It has some of the best improvisers. Chaco is on that show. Chaco is on that show. He plays like a minotaur or something. What do you play?
Nope. I play a halfling.
He plays a halfling, which is like a short minotaur. But you can check that out.
There is a minotaur.
Oh, there is a minotaur. It's like this show, but a lot more coordinated and not as haphazard and nonsensy. So you can check that out. We're big fans of that program. Also, tomorrow night, we have the Bindle. We have some great guests on the Bindle. We have Tony Tirico is hosting the Bindle. We're going to have, I believe we have, I know we have Brandon Burns on that. He's going to be doing some improv for us. I know we have Matthew Thomas doing some improv for us for that. Who else do we have, Tony? Who's our guests?
We got Jack Floyd and Maddie Thaley doing some improv. Ooh. And our guests tomorrow night are a Mexico City-based musician named Manu, and a visual artist and designer named Chia.
Oh, very cool. I know I'm going to be checking that out. I hope you are too. We're so very proud of the Bindle. It's a great opportunity to see parts of the world that no one gets to see. So it's a great program. I hope you check it out. And next week, as I said, is our Meat Grinder. It is the conclusion to the Sneaky Takers saga. I hope you were all there. If you thought this show was epic, that one is going to be, boom, mind-blowing, because apparently we have to take care of a demon. There's a giant demon that's got to be resolved now. But that is the show. Thank you so very much for joining in with us. Let's end the show as we always do with a hearty huzzah, and join us with us because we all earned this one. 3, 2, 1, huzzah!
I can't believe you've done this.
When did you become British? I can't believe you've done this,
I
my
can't believe you've
lord.
done this. I can't
This is
believe you've done
shocking.
Lord,
I'm
cannot believe you've done
surprised.
Mother of God.
You've hurt my feelings. You've dishonored your
this.
family
I
name.
worked so
For
hard.
shame.
I worked so hard to get that far.
Don't you know English is the native language of D&D? Everyone talks like this.
Welcome to Dungeons and Dragons. I'm Perry Mason.
Oh man.
Yeah, so many dragons in this episode.
We killed
Oh
one of
my
them.
Oh, that's what Ode looks like under there.
Shaved Ode.
I secretly killed, I guess, a second dragon inside of Ode.
Oh man.
Maybe.
Oh goodness gracious.
Uh,
What a ride.
Ooh.